Beautiful Piedmont Lake, Ohio. My musky confidence lake. What's up, yins, guys? We're out here on Piedmont Lake in Ohio doing a little musky fishing. The object of the game here is to troll during the day. It's pretty hot. What do you think it is, 90 degrees? Water temperature is about 85 degrees. So we're gonna do some deep water trolling with some deep crankbaits like Leos, alley cats, so on and so forth. We're gonna wait till things cool down a little bit and then we're gonna do some casting. So hopefully we can get some good footage for you. Stay tuned. Okay, before we get started on this video for Piedmont Lake, I just want to talk about some areas that we're focusing on. First and foremost, we're gonna focus the majority of our attention around Piedmont Marina and pretty much the north end of the lake. Now, we launch at Piedmont Marina, and I gotta admit, this is one of my favorite launches. It's very spacious, they give you a lot of room, and the docks are just very well managed. So as we start trolling outside of Piedmont Marina here, you're gonna notice that we kind of hang tight to the shoreline. We're really looking in that 20 feet of water range, kind of troll up and down the shoreline, all the way north to the dam. Now there's a few spots up there to do some casting. However, we focus a lot of our attention at the dam because the water is just purely deeper there. It was about 94 degrees and the water temperature was about 87 degrees. So those fish we're pretty sure were in deeper water. So we just continue to kind of troll around. A couple things that I wanted to talk about here. This particular cove here has very, very good weed structure. There's a lot of good fallen timber and you also have the docks there as well. This is a very good location if you guys are doing some musky fishing, and we also caught a lot of good bass out of this particular location. Now as we continue down the lake here though, there's a lot of good dock structure in general around that end of the lake and a few coves with really good weeds. We're going to work down here and you're going to see a couple more docks and then we kind of do the loop in this smaller bay. This smaller bay has very good weed structure and we noticed a tremendous amount of white bass just kind of picking off bugs at the surface. So it's good to kind of work that main body of the lake as well, even if your baits are higher in the water column. Now we focused the rest of our attention kind of trolling around and then we ended back up in the marina. So this just wanted to give you guys a brief idea of where we spent, you know, the 4 or 5 hours that we had on Piedmont Lake that particular afternoon. Majestic Piedmont shoreline. Yeah. Come on, baby, give us a kiss. Right here. Give us a kiss. Dan wants a kiss. That marina back there is good too. There was some really good weeds in there. I remember that from last time. So what we have here on this rod, we got a Leo's Shayla Shad $9 bass. We got on the big boy the Yuko 20 free lure giveaway Bagley UKKO 20.
Not marking no bait fish anymore. They're all back here. Come some here.
Oh, we got bait fish. Here we go. We're gonna get bit, hopefully. This looks like a classic musky spot to me. Oh yeah, Daddy likes that cast. I can't tell if it's... There it goes.
I would let it out further.
He's got all kinds of... He's got all kinds of...
That's a bass.
I think he got off.
No, did he?
Yeah, he got off.
There's no real man. Don't leave it out there. That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. They come out of the water like... That has to be bass. I bet you those are... There's got to be whites. Like white bass or something. I was like, How did I get a fish on that already? It was in the water for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was wild. Look right here. There's way more of them over there. Unless it's bait fish coming up to eat the bugs. It's just so weird because there's like patches of, like there's one there, there's just patches of like, those have to be just schools of bait fish.
Look at that.
That's wild. I've never seen that before, where you just see the patches of the fish right there. You can hear like, look, there they go. I'm just curious. I want to see what's going on. Look at that right there. What is that? Oh, those are, look at that. They're chasing bugs. They're chasing bugs.
But what are they?
I don't know. I can't tell, but they got to be carp.
No. No.
What are they?
Small.
Huh?
Too small to be carp.
What do you think they are?
I don't know.
I wonder if I should put my Whopper on.
That would be a good idea.
Cool. There they are out there. They're following them.
Those might be shad.
They might be shad. That is an enormous school of shad, though.
Oh yeah, they pull up by the hundreds. There's probably musky around here somewhere.
I would think.
Them around.
Because I raised one over here. Was that last year or year before?
That was around the corner. Yep.
Always start your figure eights away from the boat, right? Every time I figure eight, I think of that. I think of Canada. Josh was getting upset with me because I was catching more fish than him. I'll never forget it too, because the motor was clogged. He specifically told me, he's like, you have to stop fishing. I think it was even funnier that he was like, whenever I asked him, like, hey, do you mind if I practice my figure eights? He was like, oh yeah, go ahead. Like that's not gonna do anything. And third or fourth turn on the figure eight, wham. I caught that pike and pulled it in the boat. You should have saw his face. It was so good. He was so mad at me. He's so angry. Just the look of disgust. Yeah, we're having a rough musky season. I mean, we haven't really, like, even by now, we've had multiple follows at least. And the really pain point is, like, we actually got to do some travel this year.
Yeah.
Like, I fully expected to catch one in St. Clair. Alright guys, it's officially 9:30 p.m. Dan and I came out to Piedmont Lake in Ohio to fish for a few hours in the afternoon, try to move a muskie or two. It's been a pretty good lake for us, consistent. We've had some really good experiences here with topwaters and some bucktails, and just in general, a lot of jerk baits. So today was, again, it was really tough. It was about 87 degrees in the water temperature, and we had about 90 plus degrees for the air temperature. Sun was in full force. But if you guys get an opportunity to check out Piedmont Lake here in Ohio, you will not be disappointed. The lake looks really good. There's a lot of big largemouth in here. There's also some white bass in here. And we also ran into a school of shad, which was pretty cool. We got to see a school of shad chasing some bugs on the surface. So all in all, it was better than being at work this afternoon for sure. The reason I wanted to do this video was just to give you guys a little bit of information on Piedmont. So hopefully you guys got to see the lake and can hopefully check it out yourself here in the near future. So if you guys like what you're seeing, please like the video. If you guys like the content overall, please subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, take care.